County governors are threatening to lock their units down should COVID-19 infections rise in their jurisdictions. Council of Governors Chair Wycliffe Oparanya says they may have to reach that decision in consultation with President Uhuru Kenyatta after witnessing rising numbers in counties neighboring Nairobi since the phased reopening was announced. This as two government ministries announced drastic measures to contain the spread of the virus after scores of staff tested positive and one staffer died at the Teleposta Towers, the headquarters building of the ICT ministry. Let's begin our broadcast with our very own Sam Gituku.
The coronavirus pandemic continues to spread within the community, with counties nearest to Nairobi bearing the brunt. Out of 11,252 cases now, Nairobi carries the burden of more than 55% at a caseload of 6,245. Mombasa follows at 1,768, while Kiambu, which previously had just a handful of cases, now ranks third nationally at 602 infections. Busia and Kajiado have both more than 500 cases, while Machakos is proving a new brewing point for the virus, nearing the 400 mark. But the trend has been notable over the past 10 days since the first reopening announced by President Kenyatta. In the 10 days, 3,588 new infections have been detected. 2,290 of them found in Nairobi, Kiambu and Machakos following, albeit at a distance, with more than 200 new infections each. And this has the Council of Governors concerned, seeing as with the lockdown lifted, more people are likely to move into and out of the Nairobi metropolitan area, which is now a notable epicenter. COG Chair Wycliffe Oparanya in a statement says that in the event that the situation gets dire, individual county governments will have no choice but to, in consultation with the President, seek to lock down the affected county to contain the rapid spread and protect lives. Oparanya telling of county governments' frustration with the testing capacity in the counties, whose turnaround has changed from 24 hours to 7 days waiting time for residents whose samples are picked for testing at laboratories outside their counties. This jeopardizing efforts to trace contacts and persons that may have tested positive of the virus. Meanwhile, the ICT ministry has been forced to scale down operations at its Nairobi headquarters. This after one person who worked at the correctional services offices at the Teleposta Towers died days after more staffers tested positive. In a letter from Broadcast Services PS Esther Koimet, all staff and interns have been directed to work from home until the 24th of July. During this time, the Teleposta Towers offices and two other blocks of the ministry will be fumigated by Saturday. At the National Treasury, 10 people tested positive out of 50 samples collected, raising an alarm in the populated ministry. All staff members will now have to be tested for coronavirus.
Public offices, high offices are not an exception. We will continue to see many different places where we will find that there are cases of infection, that there is spread of infection, and we need to be able to move in quickly and try to stop that spread of infection.
This in a month that has seen a spike in the daily cases reported. In 15 days of the month, 4,886 infections have been detected from over 55,000 samples tested. This recording a positivity rate of 8.7%, the highest in the country's journey with the pandemic. In June, a positivity rate of 4.9% was recorded after 4,404 cases were recorded the entire month. Halfway into July, that figure has already been surpassed, a daily average of 325 cases recorded. Sam Gituku, TV, Nairobi.